What's up, everybody? What's going on? We got a beautiful day in DayZ land. We're still going strong in our 500-day challenge. As you can see, this character, this particular woman here, has survived 7 hours, 42 minutes, and 11 seconds. Now, if you break up, this is real life time, and obviously DayZ days aren't real life time, so you would take however long a full 24-hour in a DayZ world would be. Let's just say it's an hour and a half to keep things simple. Or actually, let's just say it's 2 hours. 2 hours is a full day, so that would mean I've almost lived 4 days. Now I think it's like eh, more like an hour and a half, where nighttime is an hour or 45 minutes, and daytime is like an hour, hour and a half. So it ranges from like an hour and a half to 2.5 hours, just depending on your server and whatnot. But we're playing official, and we're going to try and stay alive 500 days. Now, it seems like it's been more than that because I put in my description where like 10 plus days or so in, but I guess it would only be like right around more like 5. I was thinking more like 10, but let's go ahead and get started. This is what we have right now. We have our improvised shelter. Rexit, what's up, buddy? Good to see you again. It's always nice to see familiar faces. But we got our improvised shelter. We finally got a storage bin made because we finally found some nails. The only thing we really could use is a hammer, but as you've seen, we have a sledgehammer. Now, moment of truth, let's see if anybody found our shelter here. Nope, doesn't look like it because I put everything that was in here on me before I got off. The main reason, I mean, kind of to stop people from getting in and raiding me offline, but a big part of the reason is nothing's decaying while my character's offline. So whatever's on my body, like food, isn't decaying, and I appreciate that. So I will put stuff on my body. Not, it does get away from obviously people raiding and looting you when you're offline, but for me, it's mostly just for that, the decomposing of the perishable items that I'm getting away from. Sharpening stone, lovely. I'm gonna put this over here for now, but I feel like I might want to put that in the storage bin. Matches we can put over here. I usually use a hand drill kit anyways. It's just like, I don't know, for some reason for me it's easier. It's easier to, we'll actually drink that pop next. No sense in wasting precious, luscious water. We will put the spark plug over here. Here's our gun. Nails. Yeah, let's put the nails over here. And let's put one of the bandages. Okay. That looks really good. Me. The headset's nice because it has surround sound. Sounds awesome. Oh, dude, I have this sledgehammer, though. I feel like I should use this sledgehammer instead of the pickaxe. Dude, the pickaxe takes up a bunch of space, dude. Hang on. How am I going to do this? Um, damaged, damaged, damaged. We'll just take one. We'll also add that to the menu. And how much space does that give us? Dude, that's not enough. This is baloney. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, the nails. Ooh, the only thing. You know what? Let's swap out the nails for the matches. Just seems smarter for now. We could probably combine these two things, but it might actually take up more space. Like, they take up 4 together right now, and it'll still probably take up 4. And we'd have to rearrange everything again, so I feel like it'll fit. Yeah, okay, look at that. We still have space for the matches. Okay, cool. And we will put the sledgehammer over here now. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know what? The this, why can't, hang on. Really? Interesting. Okay, let's check out the rest of our area real quick. Looks like we came in a good time. Looks like beginning of the evening, maybe? It's a good guess, I think. Maybe beginning of the afternoon, something like that. Or mid-afternoon. Where? Oh yeah, I'm sitting here looking for the storage bin itself. I forgot I buried it. Yeah, right here. Cool. We don't necessarily need to get it out right now. The next thing we were going to do, I'll show you guys real quick. Because it was on the live stream yesterday. We found a sharpening stone. We found more metal wire. We found a code lock. So we can officially start our base. And I put up the beginning 2 log post up over here. That's what I'm about to show you. I did hear like a goat or something off in the distance that way. Oh yeah, I do still need to do a mic check real quick. Let me do that and make sure everything's good before I get too far into the stream and realize until after it's done that it's no good. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. So all of our stuff is here. Let's go down here and check our first order of business. This is where we're going to be building. Now, the more I actually got prepared to be able to do this, I'll be honest, the less I actually like this spot. For some reason, it wasn't really... I think the openness was more appealing in the beginning than what it is now. Because now I just feel very vulnerable. This spot feels slightly vulnerable. Like anybody who comes into this town will notice that there's a base here. Now that we have storage, we should probably take it. Can I actually? Okay. And I'm gonna walk around with the gun. This is definitely a game where you just can never be too careful. So this is the beginning of our posts here. And because I have the sledgehammer now, I do technically have a hammer. Let's go ahead and refill our stats real quick. We'll go over to the woods. Go up behind the house more so. Got the best coverage. The only thing is that red house, but doesn't last too long. And depending on the angle that somebody would be on the inside, like you'd have to be looking right there. So let's go back over to this tent and we're gonna eat. I definitely, and that's one reason I'm starting to think I don't like this place is, and I feel vulnerable, is because I actually feel safer out in the woods than I do over at the cabin. Now, part of that is because of trauma. I got shot point blank in the cabin. I actually wasn't aware the person was there. It was raining, storming. I was actually sidetracked, like momentarily, literally as it takes place. Like, it's so ironic. But yeah. Let's go ahead and refill our food real quick. Take this gun out of our hands. So, typically I eat the fresh food first. Just because it's perishable and you don't want to lose out. Those beans did real good. One thing is, though, I would like another code lock. We have enough supplies for it to do another gate, and I would like to do 2 gates, and I would like to have 2 code locks before I put up the second gate, because I don't want somebody to go in there and raid and destroy the base for no reason. You know, I want to have my stuff in there, that way they have something to take. But we're not quite yet ready to put the gate up completely. That's why I just did the post, which I might do in the other room now. But you could also potentially give somebody a little bit of foresight into what's about to take place. Because if it takes us too long to find a code lock, then we have like a halfway built base for an unpredictable amount of time. I think I'm going to start over on this side. I always go over there first, but there's that huge gap in the middle, and it's like the most vulnerable spot for sure. This place also has a good amount of zombies. Zombie on the roof. That door's open too. Let's see how this sledgehammer does. Oh, yeah. Nice. I mean, it's definitely weaker than like the axe, but it's more fun. And I also really wasn't doing headshots. I should mention that. That was all body. Maybe other than like the last one. What you doing, zombie? that's just so much commotion. I always try and stay as quiet as possible. I mean, in this scenario, we're doing a 500-day challenge, so I'm specifically trying to survive as long as possible. It's not just, I'm trying to go like a step above just normal survival gameplay, you know what I mean? Like, no matter what it all costs, it's not a video game anymore. You know what I mean? We gotta try and, like, always watch our back. Make sure that nobody's around. Move quickly, swiftly, quietly. Oh, dude, no way. Code lock right here, baby. Is this thing glitching on me right now? There we go. Sweet, dude. We can continue to build. That's exactly what we needed. And was that the one that was screaming? Dude, listen to that breathing. Oh. Be quiet. Man, this guy's gonna see me. Wait. We gotta take this guy. And he's gonna be right on the side of the hill. It's actually just... Yeah, just see how, if we can pull him over here. I mean, there's a couple of really good reasons why you wouldn't kill the zombies just to kind of freely explore. One main reason for me is zombies eventually respawn. So for me, it's just a waste of effort. It could be used in probably even quicker, just kind of sneaking around them or ignoring them mostly. So that's the first thing. And then a few other things, obviously, other players will know if they see a dead zombie that, oh, there's another player in the area. So if you're trying to stay hidden, you have to either draw zombies to places that won't really be seen. I know I didn't necessarily do that with those, but what was it, 2 of them down there. But they are off to the side. They're not like right on the road. They might, I don't know when they'll respawn. Like, because I don't really plan on leaving the area. So let's go ahead and we're gonna dig up the storage bin so we can get all the stuff we need now. Oh yeah, I'm so glad we got that. Okay, we also have this gun. Let's put the gun away. Let's put the sledgehammer. These two should be able to trade spots. Yeah. And then let's just line these up. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Dude. Perfect. I do like the PC inventory better than the console. Way better. There's a zombie all the way out there I want to see. Yeah, right there. Okay. We have the pickaxe. Let's unbury this storage bin real quick. There it is. Oh, no. Yeah, dig up. Let's see. Okay, yeah, our other code lock, pliers, metal wire, which is also pristine. Yeah, this is what I needed, the fence kit. Right. Will that fit in there? Cool. Alright, let's go set up the other fence kit and let's get a tree cut down too, so when we come back we don't have to do that. Alright. Last time I did a far walk, but this time I won't be carrying the logs, so I guess that doesn't matter as much. So there's our storage bin. Our farm plot was right here. I wonder if it disappeared. Oh, it didn't. Sweet. We're gonna be growing some food. Alright. Wooden log. Oh yeah. This is the man and his axe. I I swear that every time I get on DayZ, it's like pretty close to nighttime. Happens every time. So we got the trees cut down. We will need this saw. So we'll grab that on the way back. Actually, we're gonna do that now. Oh, I actually had to stay right here. Actually, no, we're not gonna cut those yet. But at least that's already done. We're gonna set up this fence kit. And where did I cut that tree at? Was it over there? Okay. Right, take the hands. Yeah, I should have cut one a little bit closer. It's whatever. I just, the less commotion around where we're actually like doing things, and the more it seems like nothing's going on here, the better, you know? So it's like worth it. There's a level where like, yeah, I could walk a mile away and do it too, but there's a level of effort where it would be like, is this worth it or not? Where you'd have to be like realistic with yourself. Like, yeah, it wouldn't be realistic to walk a mile away to cut down a tree, to carry back a log. Drop this right there. And let's put up this fence kit because I will also do my other gate. Now here's the thing, I need you guys to let me know. Seriously. What should I do? Should I put a gate right here? And also block off the outside, but the gate, the outside of the gate will be facing me right now. So like I could put like maybe a storage bin or storage bins right here behind a gate. But I also suppose I could do either or, which would be better, because then you could have technically stuff both places, and I could possibly put one like right here to block off this corner as well, just to, and have like the ultimate stuff in here maybe, so that way it makes them waste resources and effort and time and stuff like that, you know? That's what I'm thinking. But let me know, what should I do here? Yeah, there we go. Or maybe what have you guys done in the past that seem to have worked well? One thing is, I will have to block off this window. For sure. At least that window. And I should probably, like, there's glitches and stuff people can do, yeah, but I'm not too concerned about that. Heard a couple of gunshots. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, dude, it was a helicopter crash. That's what it was. Hang on. I wonder if I can see it, because it was in this direction. Shoot. Should I go there more to see if I can see something? Pretty sure it came from this way. Because a helicopter crash loot, some good loot from that would be nice. But we're only going to look for so long. Yeah, let's get see if this helps. No, it definitely doesn't. Yeah, I thought a gun cleaning kit could repair those. Maybe not, or I guess not. I mean, we were in the middle of work. Probably shouldn't have just stopped what I was doing, but every so often it's also good because we pretty much just did a perimeter check. And after hearing a noise like that, might not be a bad idea, you know? So, it's whatever. Didn't really lose anything other than time. Didn't gain anything either. Wasn't trying to, though. Well, I guess other than actually finding a helicopter crash. But I didn't go too far, you know what I mean? I didn't use a lot. I didn't expend a lot of resources. So alright, let's grab this other log before it gets too late and I can't find it. Whatever. Yeah, let's get that other tree. Somewhere over here. Here it is. Found you, baby. Oh, there's 3 logs. Nice. We'll just come back over here when we got a saw. I mean, when we have a saw. I mean, when we're in the process of sawing logs. Ah, nighttime. How dare you? switch our back real quick. If you guys see anybody, say something. If you hear anything, say something. Well, let's go ahead and grab our saw. Yeah. And we'll grab the sharpening stone, I suppose. And let's go put this fence kit back. It's getting nighttime. Alright, let's saw this log. Okay, there's one. Yeah, I'll do this tree. We'll save that one. Actually, we could take some of it. Well, these trees are nice, man. They've all been giving me 3 logs. Yeah, I'll just cut that one too. Alright, let's do it that way. Perfect. Should I do the inside one first? I suppose it would be... Or should I do the outside one first? Yeah, so I just need 10 more planks. I think it takes 18. Well, but I'll have to bring the metal wire with me, and the nails, and the sledgehammer. But we'll get all this stuff around. I mean, yeah, I guess we should cut down another tree. Yeah, just cut the whole thing down. I got rid of the saw, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. It's right there. Hang on. I mean, we're gonna need all the planks we can get, really. And then after we get these 2 gates finished, we should have enough nails for both. After we get these 2 finished, we'll have to go out and get some more nails. Yeah. So this is a decent area for building because you get 3 logs. There we go, we're here. And for those that don't know, we're doing a 500-day challenge, 500 days in chernarus, 500 game days, to see if we can survive 500 days. If we don't, the challenge is over. So I'm pretty sure we got all of the all of the planks that we need. We have the nails. I'll grab the metal wire and the pliers. Let's get the stuff for the other gate ready to be put on right away too, because the least commotion of going back and forth, the better. Because I'm also not going to be using the base so much. It's mainly just to expand on this centralized point that we have. This is going to be one of the easiest ones. Yeah, it's getting pretty dark. Alright. Where's our tent? Should be like... Is it right here? Yep. This does help a lot keep you out of the cold too. Alright, so we'll refill our water and stuff in the morning. We won't worry about that right now. We'll go ahead and we're gonna pop into the main menu just so we don't needlessly waste character stats. Now, this is one thing I'm kind of curious about your guys' opinion, because I'm doing a 500-day survival challenge, but if the character gets off at nighttime, you know what I mean? I feel like that wouldn't count then, technically. I mean, I'm doing the challenge, I made the rules, but after I thought about it, it's like, well, if anything, I should just leave him on, and if he survives the night, then he does. Then that just seems more legit. I will probably end up doing that. I might wait till we actually get like the gates put up. You know, once the gates are up, then I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna have to stay up at nighttime. But we'll see. But for now, I'm gonna go to the main menu because I haven't quite decided on how I feel about that yet. But we will keep the live going. They're playing the music. It's always like, oh man, why do I get guy gotta get off and the music starting? I appreciate their music, you know? It's very relaxing. Like now I feel like I'm in an apocalypse. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a 15-minute intermission. Might as well. We will leave this live going, though. I'm just going to switch it to the BRB screen. We will be back in the morning at daylight. Alright, I'd say enough time has passed. Let's go ahead and get into the server. See where we're at. See what time it is. We'll still stay on. That's why I was making sure at least a good amount of time, majority of the nighttime is gone. That way you guys don't have to hear me say lame jokes the entire time. Alright, looks like we do still have some nighttime left. That's fine. We're probably just gonna sit here during the night though. At least for a majority of it until it starts to become morning. So I will still let this sit here for a minute. I mean, there's just only so much you can do at nighttime. We're not exactly equipped to go scurrying around and, you know, taking care of bad guys right now, so we'll just leave it, let it sit though. Probably only be like 5 minutes. I'll have to go soon. Glad to catch your stream. Yeah, thanks, Rexit. You're the man. I appreciate you stopping in and taking the time to say hello.